Grand Theft Auto. When you hear that name, you probably think of speeding through city streets, pulling off outrageous heists, or maybe just exploring Los Santos for fun. But here's something you might not know. GTA has quietly become one of the most important research tools in the world of robotics, artificial intelligence, and computer vision. That's right. Behind the chaos and crime of Rockstar's blockbuster series, there's a hidden world where scientists are using GTA's streets, skies, and even its pedestrians to push the boundaries of technology. And today, we're going to take a deep dive into this fascinating crossover between gaming and science. Let's start with a simple question. Why GTA? What makes a video game, even one as realistic as Grand Theft Auto V, such a powerful tool for serious research? It comes down to three things: scale, realism, and control. In the real world, collecting training data for AI, especially for things like self-driving cars or urban robotics, is expensive, time-consuming, and risky. You have to hire drivers, install sensors, deal with unpredictable traffic, and sometimes put expensive equipment in dangerous situations. But in GTA, you can spawn an entire city at will. You can change the time of day with a few clicks. You can control the weather, the number of cars on the road, the density of pedestrians, even create situations that would be impossible, illegal, or dangerous in real life. Need to test a robot's navigation system in a sudden thunderstorm? No problem. Want to see how an autonomous car reacts to a pedestrian suddenly running across the road? You can do that without risking anyone's safety. And here's the kicker. With the right mods, GTA can give you perfect ground truth data. That means for every pixel in every frame, the system can tell you exactly what it is, how far away it is, and what it's doing. That's data you could never collect perfectly in the real world. One of the earliest and most important uses of GTA in research is for something called SLAM, simultaneous localization and mapping. If you've never heard of it, SLAM is the process of figuring out where you are in an environment while also mapping that environment at the same time. It's what allows self-driving cars, delivery robots, and even drones to move around safely without getting lost. In GTA, researchers can simulate thousands of routes through the city, record the exact position of the camera, the GPS coordinates, and the layout of every single object in the scene. This gives them a perfect training ground for navigation algorithms, something that would take years and millions of dollars to replicate in real life. Closely related is visual place recognition, or VPR. This is about teaching AI to recognize places based on what they look like. Again, GTA's variety of locations, from busy downtown areas to quiet suburbs, mountain roads, and industrial zones, makes it a perfect training tool. But things get even more interesting when we talk about stereo vision. Our eyes work in pairs. Each eye sees the world from a slightly different angle, and our brain combines those views to judge distance. Machines can do the same thing using stereo cameras. The GTAV-TeFS dataset was created specifically for this. By capturing synchronized left eye and right eye views from inside GTA, along with depth maps and exact camera poses, researchers have built massive stereo image datasets, over 88,000 high-resolution image pairs in some cases. These are used to train autonomous vehicles and drones to see in 3D, judge distances, and navigate safely. And it's not just about cameras. With the PreSIL dataset, GTA has been turned into a full LiDAR simulator. LiDAR, short for light detection and ranging, is like radar, but uses lasers to map environments in 3D. Real LiDAR sensors are expensive, fragile, and have limited range. In GTA, you can simulate LiDAR scans over entire cities, generating millions of data points, all perfectly labeled. Cars, street signs, trees, pedestrians, every object can be tagged instantly. This has huge implications for self-driving car development, urban planning, and even disaster response robotics. Then there's multi-view stereo reconstruction, basically teaching AI to build full 3D models of environments from a set of photos. GTA is ideal for this because researchers can capture the same scene from dozens or even hundreds of angles with perfect alignment. And with the GTA HDR dataset, they've generated tens of thousands of high dynamic range images for research into image enhancement, low light vision, and realistic rendering. But GTA isn't just a city simulator. It's also populated with thousands of human characters. And that opens the door to another research field, human pose estimation. With the GTA human dataset, scientists have automatically captured millions of examples of human movement in 3D. Walking, running, sitting, waving, even falling, all without the need for expensive motion capture studios. This data is now helping train AI systems that can analyze sports performance, monitor workplace safety, and even power more realistic virtual reality avatars. What makes all of this so powerful is the combination of scale and repeatability. In the real world, you can't just rewind time and rerun an experiment under slightly different conditions. In GTA, you can. You can repeat the exact same scene 100 times, changing just one variable, maybe the lighting or the speed of an approaching vehicle, and see exactly how the AI responds. That's invaluable for fine-tuning algorithms and identifying weaknesses. And let's be clear, GTA isn't replacing real-world testing, but it's massively accelerating the early stages of development. Instead of spending months collecting and cleaning up real data, researchers can prototype, train, and test in a virtual environment, then take the best ideas into the real world. The impact goes beyond robotics and AI. Urban planners can use GTA-based simulations to model traffic flow or pedestrian behavior. Emergency response teams can practice coordination in virtual disaster zones. Game developers themselves can study how players interact with complex environments and apply those insights to future titles. And here's an interesting twist. Using GTA for research has actually fed back into gaming. Some of the AI pathfinding improvements developed in academic experiments have influenced mods and gameplay tweaks, blurring the line between entertainment and engineering even more. So the next time you hop into GTA Online for a late-night joyride, remember, somewhere out there, a group of researchers might be using those very same streets to train a self-driving car, teach a robot how to find its way home, or help an AI understand the way humans move. It's proof that a game built for fun can also be a serious tool for science, a reminder that technology often evolves in the most unexpected places. And who knows, in a few years, when an autonomous taxi picks you up or a rescue robot navigates through a collapsed building, part of its experience might just come from time spent driving around Los Santos. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden world of GTA as a research tool, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what other games you think could secretly be powering the future of technology, because the next big breakthrough might just be hiding in your Steam library.